Hello? Hello, hello. Puma first, Zach second, and Alex third. Hi guys, hello. Hello, hello. How are you all doing today? How are you all doing? And Alex, with 15 stream streak, you're streaking, you're streaking. Wee. Yes, thank you for the streak. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. I almost didn't go live today. Cute sweater. Though I told you that earlier. Thank you. It's very cozy. It's very cozy. Alex is streaking. Alex is streaking. Who needs clothes, right? That's what we're talking about, right? He's streaking. Streaking and streaking. I almost didn't go live today because I'm waiting for our phone call. You ever have like someone who's like, oh, I need to do a stupid, annoying kind of call. It shouldn't take super long, I don't think. I still have my pants on. Aw. Well, I mean, you're just saying that. um, you ever have a call and you're waiting for it and you're like, well, I guess I just can't do anything else the whole day because that's kind of like how I feel. So if I get a call, I'll have to go into my break screen. Um, I don't expect it to take very long though. I'll probably like play ads and you guys can listen to music and look at me and my Vaseline screen while I talk on the phone. And yeah, but in the meantime, yeah, how are you guys all doing? You having a good day? What's today? Today's not Friday yet. I hate to say it. It's Thursday still. I feel like this week has felt really long. This week felt long. Yes, the Vaseline. My first day of uni featured an entire fraternity streaking by. Oh, I wish I was there. That's wild. That's so funny. It's very funny. Very funny. I'm jealous. um, LL saying would have been fun. Yes. Yeah, this week has felt like really long. Yeah, but today was a good day. I slept pretty well. I got 5 hours and 59 minutes of sleep. Apparently, doing pretty good, pretty good. We're gonna work on the wizard tower again, and I wanted to show you guys something else too. So I have an old fantasy save that I'm kind of repurposing some elements of for my occult, my like current new occult fantasy save. It was more like a royal sort of thing and had grand palaces. I've shown you this stuff before, and I think I've shown this a lot before. But yeah, I decided to try placing an old kingdom or an old palace into Ondarian that I used to have in Oasis Springs, and it is perfect. It looks perfect there. So we're gonna repurpose that build and we're gonna edit it, and not right now because I want to finish the Wizard Tower first, but after that build, I think we might go here and fix this build and make it look match. But I'm going to show you it in a second. I started college just as the clown sightings of 2016 were happening. So very different experience. Love that. Love that. Um, but yeah, I think without further ado, I think we can get into game. I can show you the stuff that I was doing. I haven't done any building off screen, But yeah, I was gonna go live an hour ago, but I've been like waiting for that call, and I'm still irritated that I haven't gotten that call yet. So if I disappear for a bit, it'll be because of that. So, but anyway, look at this. So my pet, the pal or the kingdom that this was from was called Simarabia. So it's the Simarabian Palace. And look at it from the map view. Doesn't it already look so perfect there from the map view? It looks so cool. Let's see. Excited to see that palace run. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Not as much as you would think. The only thing the guys were wearing was sneakers and clown wigs. It's funny. I love that. That's funny. Okay, let's go build. Let's take a look at this. Just sneakers and clown wigs. Wow. That's wild. Also, somebody followed when I was offline, if that happens to be you or someone here. I appreciate you. Thank you for the follow. I hit 180 followers, which is very cool. Very, very cool. I appreciate that. Palace. Palace. I didn't do anything to this lot. I just went into the old save, took the build, and I plopped it down. I also turned it around because it was the wrong direction. This is the entry and it was facing the wrong direction. But other than that, it is literally, I have not done nothing yet to edit it. And look at how perfect it fits in here. Isn't it absolutely amazing how perfectly seamless it fits in this world? This is gorgeous. Thank you. Oh my God, Annalie, 3 months. Thank you so much. Thank you for the 3-month resub. It's very kind. I appreciate you. I need to make more emotes and stuff for you guys. Hi, hello. How are you? How are you, Annalie? How are you feeling today? Hope you're doing well. Of course. I appreciate it. I don't have enough words to describe my feelings because I'm not very good at reacting. But just so you know, I very, very wholeheartedly appreciate it. Hey, Puma. Hey, Puma. and Alex. And Alex. Yeah, Annalie, I was just showing, this is what I think I'm going to work on next. This build is from an old fantasy, like royal save file I was building. And all I did was plop it down into this new, into Ondarian for my fantasy save. And it's looking amazing. We appreciate you too and how much and how you put up with all of us. Yes, 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 yes. No, I love you all. I love you all. That's a sexy build. Thank you. Thank you. I love this build. It's so pretty. It'll need some adjustments. We're going to do some adjustments at some point. Like the trees. The trees are, I need to switch them out to be the ones that match this world. And we might do some changes to the color scheme. It had some CC in it that I had to change, that I'm going to have to change. And we might do some floor plan changing. These windows are really small and I want to fix them. And I think we'll change the wallpaper to be the same as the one from this world, probably. Although if it was a little bit brighter white, I wouldn't complain. So yeah, we'll be changing all of this stuff to match, probably. But oh hey Witchy dude, how are you? How are you? Gorgeous, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. Ooh, these kind of look good there too. But I really like the white. I think. Gorgeous build. I'm glad that you like it. I had this on the Desert Bloom lot in Oasis Springs because I didn't have anywhere else to put it for that save file, and I turned Oasis Springs. It was going to be my, this is called, you can't really see it because the UI, but this is the Simarabian Palace. This is from my Kingdom of Simarabia for that save file. And the only place I could put it was Oasis Springs. That was the only, like the best shot that I had. So but now it looks like it was made for this. world. I'm just working and checking out some streams. Nice, 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 nice. So doing some co-working is always fun. But yeah, there's and like look at this. Like I did this already, and I'm like, this is like all I have to do is like replace these with this. um, and I think I might do the same thing here. I might like switch this out with these or something like that. We'll change the wallpaper set to match this world. And we have some floor plans. It looks like I was petered out by the time I did these rooms. And so they're ugly. They're dark and they're dingy and they're ugly. And I'm like, they should be pretty. They look sad. There's no wallpaper changes or anything. So we'll have to go through some changes. It's kind of empty a little bit in some places. But I love like the water and everything. It looks so cool. It's got like a banquet hall. I'm gonna put down the throne. The color scheme for that kingdom was this like gold orange, probably similar to this color of these flowers. And for that save file, I sort of did like a solid color theme in a way for each kingdom. The build was supposed to match the color of the kingdom. So that's what I did here. I don't plan on doing that this time. And a different family is going to be living in this castle or this palace. So I need to sort of come up with the lore for them a little bit too and sort of determine how I want to edit this, because I can adjust the color scheme to be more fitting for my new plans. And we'll do probably some adjusting of floor plan and stuff. I was also being very particular to make things kind of old-fashioned. And I'm going for more of a timeless feel for this save file rather than being so strict with what I place, because I think that that's less fun. So we will be adjusting things, adding some stuff that maybe technically is a bit more modern for the sake of playability. So yeah, that's what we will be working on next time, and I wanted to show you a little bit. I love the idea of this bedroom. It needs more furniture, but I love the bathing room. Like there's a whole bathing room here with a centered bathtub. It looks so cool. There's a toilet in here, and I would want to move the toilet to a separate room somehow if I could. Although it's really not that bad there. Although I don't like it. Yeah, but the windows are too dark or too small, so that needs to be adjusted. But anyway, with that being said, I guess we can move on to what our plans are for today, which are to work on the Wizard Tower. Yeah, I love this build. I kind of like the white. I do kind of like the white. Could be kept. I also notice I'll need to change the color of these windows to these ones. These ones match way more. I don't know why I didn't choose these ones originally. If you can hear my washer making weird noises, I apologize. It's like broken, I swear. But yeah, I chose the wrong window color, so we'll have to make some changes to that as well. Anyway, we can get moving on to the Wizard Tower and see how much progress we can make. I mentioned earlier, if anyone showed up recently, that I might be getting a call at some point during stream. I hope not, kind of. This is also why I'm streaming a bit later than I have been recently. I started at 3. I wanted to go live an hour ago, but I was kind of waiting for that call, hoping I would get it within that hour, and I didn't. So I just went live because I don't want it to just ruin my whole day. And while I'm just like standing here waiting for a call that may not ever happen. Is it Vaseline following up on their sponsorship offer? If only. Vaseline, please sponsor me. They should. But yeah, let's build. Let's do some building. I feel like this build is just kind of like almost done because it's so small and I started working on it before. Oh yes, shout outs for the people who are needing shout outs. Zach was here. Zach was here earlier. He got second. But other than Zach, I think you and Zach are the only streamer friends here at this very moment that I can see in chat. So follow them. Follow them. Follow them. Yeah. Do you want to see what I did last time? For anyone who wasn't there during stream, I did. This is so again for a refresh. Oh, thank you, Annalie. Thank you for a refresh of. Yeah, follow Zach. He's great. He's great. Excuse me. For a refresh of the lore a little bit. So this is Laelius the wizard. He's my dragon wizard. This is his tower. At one point, the lore is that like he was helping like an orc village against probably like elves or some sort of raiders. Follow Jake also. Yes. Follow Jake. Follow Jake. He was helping an orc village against raiders who were like destroying their village. And at the end of it, there's this one scrawny orc who was intrigued by Laelius and his magic and followed him home because his home was like destroyed. So he kind of just like, he didn't have anywhere else to go, and he followed him around and he followed him home. Laelius, being the kind soul that he is, gave him a room for a temporary place to stay on this daybed. And it turns out that this orc was a really good like gatherer. He was really good at like finding all the ingredients that Laelius needed for his various potions and whatnot. And he was good at growing plants and everything. So he decided to like make to keep him around. Also, maybe their friendship has developed into a little bit more, perhaps, because Beric no longer sleeps in this bed very often. Laelius also, he was scrawny before, and Laelius imbued him with his magic to make him a big and buff. And it also made his eyes purple. It made his eyes glow purple. So that's why he's big and buff, and that's the lore. That's the lore. And so this is technically Beric's bed, but Beric maybe sleeps up here with Laelius, perhaps, allegedly. It's such a fun story. Thank you. I'm good you like it. So Beric will follow Laelius around wherever he goes, basically. Which I'm sure Laelius pretends that he doesn't like. Let's see. You can't make me. No, but I know you want to. I love the way you create lore. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. But yeah, I love this little room. It's like a combination. There's a little daybed here. I also, for my gameplay, I plan on having another sim stay here, and so this will be his bed that he stays. My actual sim I'm going to be playtesting with will be staying in this bed. He's teleported across time and space on accident, and he is lost. He's lost and doesn't know where to go. Beric finds him while Beric is out exploring, finding herbs and things for Laelius, and comes across him and tells him to come back to the wizard tower to talk to Laelius, because Laelius might be able to help him. So I want to have an extra bed for and this will be where he sleeps probably. So yeah, and I think this room is basically finished with everything I want to add. But I really like it. I love this little. There's a bathtub in here and like a little shelf for potion or not potions, like soaps and things. And little shelves for books and things. And I really like it. I really like it. So now I think that we will go and do Laelius's room. I also need to turn on bb.enable, bb.enable free build. If you do not know, if you type bb.enable free build, it gives you infinite money. Not most people think it's just for the hospital or to build on lots that you're not supposed to normally be able to build on, but and while it does do that as well, it also gives you infinite money. It also removes your access to the household inventory usually, but actually that's not true. It looks like I thought that it did. Sometimes it does. So yeah, do that instead of going all the way to manage worlds and like removing the household and coming back. Like, don't do all that. Just type in bb.enable free build. The rugs layered under the bed are so chef's chef's kiss. Thank you. Yeah. So let's get started. Let's start off maybe by figuring out whether this is actually the bed I want to use. We've got an Enchanted by Nature since I've started this, and this is kind of a cute bed. But I do like the one I chose as well. We also have the new royalty pack. I kind of like this. It almost like separates it from the space a little bit. Let's type in F5 so I can get the quarter tile placement. Also, if you do not know, I assume that most people seem to know this now, but if you don't, if you click F5 on your keyboard, it turns on quarter tile placement, so you can place things instead of every half tile like normal, you can place them every quarter tile. Another little tip. That's kind of nice. I like that. I'm not too interested in making it super centered or anything. Although it is technically just Laelius's bed, so it could be closer to the wall and not have an end table on that side. Since technically this is just his sort of living space and where he sleeps. Although we know in reality he spends time with someone else as well, who will join him up here. Let's do, these ones are kind of cute. These curtains from Paranormal. I think I like these. I like these. Is this also the wallpaper that I want to choose for up here? I can change it if I want. I feel like maybe I do. Ooh, drama. I don't know if anyone actually like cares in reality. Like for the lore, I think it's just kind of fun to just like hint at it and it's like a secret or whatever, or that maybe everyone thinks of Laelius as being the type to not get in a relationship or something, or I don't know. But I don't think that anyone actually really cares, especially he's a dragon. I feel like the dragons are so like respected that no one really cares what they do. They can do whatever they want. Part of my lore as well with the dragons is that the dragons are they're immortal, and no one really knows where they came from. There are several. There's kind of a small number of them, and they don't really reproduce. I don't think there aren't like baby dragons. There's just the dragons that there are, and they're just sort of around, and they're usually very knowledgeable and wise. And they're very important because of that. And so I think that in reality, Laelius especially can do whatever he wants. And maybe he cares is more embarrassed than anyone else is. Yes, the vibe that I got from him was like not wanting people to know he's in love because it clashes with his persona to have to have that softer side. Exactly. Like Laelius is kind of, he's very like, he almost looks like, maybe if I can pull up, yeah, so this is Laelius. He's kind of giving like, He's giving Jafar maybe a little bit. Like he's very dramatic. He's very dramatic, and I feel like yeah, he has Jafar vibes. He does. He's really cool. I love him. I love the way he looks. Um, yeah, Disney villain. He's not a bad guy, but he looks bad, and I think he wants people to think that he's yeah, he's a loner or whatever. Like they and he doesn't need anyone, and then he's harsh, and you should be scared of him or whatever because he's the protector of the land or whatever. And with his magic, he's super powerful. But in reality, he's has a softer side. Maybe if not, maybe if only for Barrack. So let's open image in new tab. So this is Barrack. He used to be scrawny. He used to be scrawny. Now he's not. You love him? Thank you. I'm glad that you like him. I'm glad you like him. Yeah, so this is sort of like their dynamic. So like regrettably, for Laelius, sort of in public, Barrack will just come over right to him and lift him up and give him a big hug because he's just like an adorable goof. His makeup is very iconic. Looks so good with his skin tone. I think so too. I love his gold eyes. And his sort of aesthetic is really fun. Yeah, so these are who live here, and he just follows him around. This is so perfect, like a perfect scene of him just like sort of laying in the flowers with his big muscles, just looking so cute and huggable. But yeah. I think it's fun. It's a fun dynamic, I think. Let's put this in here. How high am I putting these? Am I putting it here or lower? Camera. Oh, this is a tower, of course. So the camera is gonna hate it. Let's do this there and probably the same. Two of these. I like that. I like that. I think I want to do like a bunch of different. So something else that I've done. Maybe I do. I'm thinking tapestries. And I think I actually want to do wallpapers as tapestries. I don't want to derail and go to the build that I'm sort of thinking that I'm inspired by, that I've done that another half finished build for the save file that I want to show you. But I was doing tents, and the idea was using wallpapers to make it kind of look like there was tapestries on the inside. And I think I want to sort of steal that idea for here too. But hey, Vibes, how are you? How are you? I'm doing pretty well myself. I'm doing pretty well. I'm waiting for a phone call, which is really irritating me because they could call at like any time, or not call me back, and that's really annoying. But other than that, I'm doing good. Doing good. And they also like it's funny how isn't it funny how like a single phone call can like derail your whole day, even though it's like it's not a big deal or anything. It's just annoying. Oh yes, follow Vibes. Vibes is awesome. Thank you for the shout out for Vibes. Vibes has been playing The Sims. Did Vibes? Did you finish your build? Did you finish your build? It was looking very cool. Looking very cool. I really liked it. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I was looking for. I don't know if I have any space for this in here, but I kind of want to just make it look like there's a bunch of tapestries around everywhere, but I just don't know if that really will work. We'll see. We can adjust things, of course. We can adjust things as needed. Oh, you did. You did. You finished it yesterday after too many hours. Nice, 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 nice. How many hours do you estimate that you worked on that in total? Do you know? I can relate to the too many hours of work. Oh, hey, Sponge. Um, um, yes. Well, yeah, all the plants. Puma and I were allegedly, maybe perhaps in a conversation or in a call and kind of watching the stream together. Allegedly. Yeah, I mean, what? No, we totally never do that. Um, and we were both like, oh my gosh, look at all the plants. We enjoyed seeing what you were working on. Allegedly. That'd be crazy. Can you imagine? Um, wasn't there also a tapestry from the Salvadorada pack? There is. There is. If I could find it. This is kind of cute. I kind of just want like a bunch of things. But I don't know. Oh, 11 hours on stream. And it is the ones that builds off stream. Nice. That seems right. That seems right. That seems like a pretty good amount of time for that build. I spend way too. I'll spend a lot of time on a build. SpongeBob, SpongeBob Booty Pants is an amazing. It's an iconic username. It really is. It's amazing. Yes. Yes. Okay. Salvadorada is what I was looking for. I also put some of these downstairs. Or maybe I'll leave them for down there. Where they were. I've learned that building a shell off stream is kind of necessary for my slow ass. I get that. I get that. I've been one to build the shell off stream, kind of on accident, just because I started streaming recently, and so a lot of my old builds or builds that have been sort of half done still exist. Ooh, this is kind of cool, and I kind of want to put it here. I kind of want to put that there. That's pretty. I'm gonna leave it. I forgot about him. Forgot about him. Yeah, building the show off stream kind of, it depends on how complicated the build is too. If I have like the exact plan and I know, not the sip, I know the sort of like I love doing that. It's so fun. Yeah, if I have a plan exact and I know exactly what I'm going to be doing, then I'll build everything. Here's that tapestry. God, it only took forever to find. It's kind of a weird shape. I don't know if it'll really work. Oh my god, camera, please help. Please stop. I think this is the wrong shape. I just did it off stream because I wanted to get it out of my head. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have an idea for Sims for so long. Yeah. There he is. Hi, Zach. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, it depends. If I have a plan for the build exactly, and I know exactly what I'm going to be doing, then in that case, I'll build it on stream. But if I have, a lot of times I have like sketched what I'm going to do or like sketched a plan for a build. And then I will like take screenshots of it and just like redo it on stream. What did I do? Which build was it that I did that with recently? It was the shell. It was the shell for that cabin. I started working on that cabin off screen because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And so I just sort of sketched it out. And I was like, okay, this plan is going to work. So a lot of the sitting here and sort of like pondering gets out of the way. And then I can sort of get right down to business during stream, and I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I did my pub like that. I built it and demolished it and then rebuilt. I love that. I love that. I can relate. Okay, I'm gonna basically do exactly the ones that I've done already in that other build, and it'll be fine. So I'm picturing these as like pretend they're not wallpapers. You know, like they're sort of like it's fabric or something, sort of like draped on the walls. It'll just like make it more moody in here. And I think it'll be kind of fun if I can find enough that don't have very much of a baseboard detail. And we'll just have like a bunch of them. I don't really care if there's a window really. Shame. Not all the detail, but the shell. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'll do that too. You got to get like the sort of base idea like planted down and out of your head. Ooh, interesting. Is there anything that I wish that these were 3 separate wallpapers? Ew, I don't actually. The first, this one's scary. Actually, I don't think I like that. This isn't giving tapestry to me. This is giving wallpaper. Such a good tapestry hack. Thank you. I'm glad that you like it. I think it sort of gives the illusion. I might need to change those two to be different colors. Oh, this is one I used. This one's pretty good. I really like the gold. I used the gold swatch. I thought it was really pretty. And maybe we'll do like purple behind there, and we'll do it. What if I did do the same one? Let's choose maybe the same one, different color. That one's, it's brown. I don't like the brown. It matches the wood. Yeah, just like that, probably. And then we'll change one of these to like the dark blue swatch. I think that looks really cool. It looks like there's carpets everywhere. I might choose something to go behind there as well, just so it's maybe the same one as here. Yeah, I like that. We'll do something over here similar. And camera, please. How's your day been, Jake? It's been good. It's been good. I worked this morning, went to a place. It was nice. It didn't take me all day, which is always nice. Then I uploaded pictures for it. And yeah, it was good. It was a good day. It's been a good Thursday. I don't have anywhere to go for the rest of the week for work, which is always nice. Can I tell you more about the orcs? Like just in general, the orcs? Sure. There's different like species of orcs. Do they have abilities? The orcs are actually defined like every other species has all the ability to do all these cool different things, and I kind of want the orcs to be defined by their like normalness, that they can't become vampires. It's hard for them to become spellcasters. I have fairies in the game as their own species, so I don't see like elf fairies and human fairies and orc fairies. Like fairies are their own species in my brain, so they're different. But it's not something that you can be afflicted with. But like they can't become spellcasters or werewolves or anything. They're just super normal. So in what game? So in this game, so I'm making orcs. They're just going to be basically, let's open this image in a new tab. So this is my orc. This is one of my orcs. The orc that's going to live here. So this orc lives here with his totally not boyfriend, Laelius, the wizard. This is his like special friend. He's an orc. he's just one kind of orc. He's technically like I have all the different species in my brain. He's technically I think he's a troll specifically. And usually the trolls in particular are really scrawny and they have a different nose shape to the other orcs, and they have dark hair and they have horns. That's the trolls, how they typically look, and they have green skin. And he lives here. Yeah, so I'm like building a save file. I discovered that as well as being a flag lover, he also loves to weave intricate and complicated lore. So I'm convinced Jake is some kind of weird soul brother of mine. I love that. I love that. Right? You know all the countries too, don't you? I feel that's something else that we have in common, I think. Right? Yeah, not to brag, but I I am a huge nerd, and I do know I can list all of the countries from without looking at a map. I can probably get like 95% of them now. It's been a while since I've done it, but allegedly, I can picture them all in my brain. Do you know the Yakos countries of the world song? You do? I love that. I love it. No, I don't. It stems from actually in middle school. We had to learn in my Spanish class. We had to learn all the Spanish-speaking countries, and I loved that. I loved doing that, and it made me want to learn all of them. So I knew all the Spanish-speaking ones. So I already knew all of South America and Central America, and so I was like, that's a whole like a third of the world. You just include Canada, the very few English-speaking countries there, and then you have like a whole third of the world done. So like get on that. I'm assuming that it would fit pretty well with. I fucking love countries and flags so much. I know, me too, me too. I love it. I love it. I like knowing where everything is. There's that as well. There's just something for me personally, if you're talking about a country on the news or anything, just to like be able to picture where it is on the map is really fun for me. Can I go into incognito? I want to wait, hold on. Let's look up. Do you want to do a flaggle? Okay, flaggle. Has anyone done flaggle? I'm decent at capital cities. Me too. I don't know them all. Okay, so flaggle. So this is you have several guesses to guess the flag. We'll see how terrible it is. Sometimes it's not a country, which I only know flags of countries. I usually guessed France as my first guess. If you were really good, you would be able to tell based off the aspect ratio of which flag this is, but I don't know the aspect ratios. Oh, easy one. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? That's so funny. Okay, it's like the easiest flag ever. Which one is this? Which one is it? Can you imagine it's different? Like some of them, but usually they have they have it in the corner. I'm gonna say USA. That's a great guess. That's a great guess. You're so right. Oh my gosh, how did you know, Alex? How did you know that it was the US? The United States. Oops, I accidentally clicked the wrong one. Dang it. That was the easiest one ever. Then the other one I do is Worldle.io. I spelled it wrong. Worldle. Worldle. Hello? Okay, fine. Worldle. Worldle. This is feeding my little nerd brain so much. Good, I'm glad, I'm glad. Dismiss. Dismiss. Okay. This is the Worldle, and I do know which country this is. It literally just shows you the shape of the country, and it may or may not be an island, like just because it only shows the shape of that one country. You got the Wordle in 2 the other day. I haven't done the Wordle in so long. I haven't done the Wordle in so long. Annalie, do you know which country this is? Also, yes, yes. Yes, Annalie, yes. I also did, although I have basically completely forgotten. But I do know I did at one point do a quiz for all of the UK counties. I don't know why I did that one, because it's completely irrelevant to me entirely. But I did know them all at one point, so I have a general idea. It is Trinidad and Tobago, correct? Very good, yay! No, you're right. You're right. It is Trinidad and Tobago. Yes. But I didn't know them all. So I have like a general idea of where, like in general, some of them are the UK counties. But no, you're right. You're right. You're right, Emily. I love that one. I love that game. And we'll do one more. Let's see if I can. This one's called the Global game. Let's see if I remember which colors are which. So this one, you type in any country, and it'll, based off of the color that it appears, it will tell you how close you are to the real country, the correct one. So if I type in, I usually do like, I don't know, like France. So I think the more orange it is, the closer it is. Hey Clayton, how are you? How are you? How's your Thursday going? You love this? Yeah, this one's fun. This one's fun. So like, I don't think that it borders France. You can usually see, yeah, closest border is 1,000 kilometers away. I don't really know relatively how much that is. South a little. Yeah, so we can do like Algeria or something. Djibouti. Oh, we can do Djibouti. If I can spell it. That's one I'm not good at. If it was like spell them correctly, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, you can like triangulate it. So this one's a little closer. So you can like triangulate it a little bit. So we can do like, let's try Chad. Spelling is impossible. It is. Yeah, you spelled it right, Annalie. I'm very impressed. Let's try Chad. Ooh, Chad borders it, I think. So it's one of these. It could be Libya, or it could be Car, or Dr. Congo, or or Sudan or South Sudan, or something. Let's try wait, no, I think it's closer to France than this. So maybe let's try Libya. Try Libya. Libya? Libya? Oh, it's Libya. Nigeria. Good guess, good guess. Could have been Nigeria. Yay. Yay, Libya. I like Libya's flag. It's one of my favorites. It's so pretty. But anyway. Fun stuff, fun stuff. I love those little games. I love that I know them all very easily. I hate when the country is like not a real country that shows up. Or not real, like not like a UN recognized country, because I only know the UN recognized ones. So it's when it's not UN recognized and it's something obscure, like that's like owned by some other country. I find that to be annoying. Like, I don't know what the New Caledonia flag is. And I guess I know what shape it is, so I could guess it on a map, but not all of them are like that. Sometimes it's like Christmas Island, and I'm like, I don't know what shape Christmas Island is. My favorite is Kiribati. Kiribati. Kiribati, yeah, Kiribati is it has a pretty flag. Did I just look it up? I did. I wanted to see exactly rather than seeing it from my brain. Because it has been a while. I can't lie. I can't lie. It is pretty. What's my favorites? Um, I like the flags that are like I have a Antigua and Barbuda. Yeah, is that the one that has the red, the mountains? It is. Yeah, that one's really pretty. Or legs, sunburnt legs. What? Wales is oh, I love the Wales flag. The Welsh flag is amazing. Absolutely stunning. It should be on the UK coat of arms, or UK not coat of arms. The UK flag. It should be in the middle, shouldn't it? Why isn't it in the middle? It should. That would be amazing. Do you have a least favorite? I hate ones with words on it, like Mozambique's flags. It has guns on it, which I don't really like. Which one's your least favorite? My most favorite are ones that have like subtle detail. Yeah, Mozambique's is weird. But like honestly, like I know like Iran, I think their flags maybe changed now, but I really like their flag. I think it's recognizable from both up close and far away because it's got really fine detail scroll work like on the flag, but also from a distance you should be able to see what it is. It's also got a unique symbol on it without having words. Mine is Madagascar, and it's only because it's surprisingly paired back for such a beautiful country. Yeah, it's very like it's not unique. So yeah, I agree. I really like the Seychelles. I like the Seychelles flag. It's very cool. It's very recognizable. It's very pretty and unique. I think I think very mid tier are the flags that are very much like they're just stripes. Like if your flag is just like 3 stripes, it's like okay, that's like an all right flag. But like I kind of wish that there was a symbol on it that's recognizable too. Nothing complicated. I don't want to have some weird coat of arms thing on there with 2 little people and there's like a mountain and a boat and your country's fish like and their largest export and all kinds of weird things like that. No, I just want like just like a simple symbol that's recognizable would be really cool on a flag, I think. That represents your country. Is really appreciated, I think, and makes it really and sets it up a level for me. Show us a leaf or a bird. Yeah, Canada's flag, very good, very good. I think America's flag, being as obnoxious and gaudy as it is with all the stars and the stripes, is very fitting. Although, don't tell anyone, but I don't know. It's really my favorite. It's not symmetrical. Also, if it's symmetrical, it makes me feel better. I don't mind the USA's. It's just very obnoxious, which is perfect for us because we're very obnoxious. I just think it's very, very like there's a lot of patterns going on. I do like the UK's more, I think, because it's symmetrical. But I could use a dragon in the middle. Just saying. Just saying. It's like, hey, we have stars and stripes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just a lot. Which is perfect. I wouldn't have it any other way for us. Because we are a lot. I think I want to put... Do I want to put storage right there? And then this? When in doubt, add a dragon. Exactly. I don't know if I like this song. No, it's fine. It's fine. Bhutan's flag is very nice. Oh, hey, Doodle. Hello, hello. How are you? Where is... I want to find an end table that matches, that goes with this bed. I think it's this one, but this one's not really what I was thinking. I want to use one that has storage. Yeah, we're talking about flags, Doodle. We're talking about flags. Most intriguing conversation that everyone will love, I'm sure, other than me and Annalie. My mod Pigletish and I just happen to both be like country and flag nerds, which I love that we both we didn't know that about each other. And so we're having a riveting discussion about it, about our favorite flags. The US state flags are awful. Have you ever seen them? They're really bad. They follow all the wrong rules. All the things, they're great examples of what not to do. Like, I'm sorry, Kansas, but your flag sucks. I think, like, because Kansas has the word Kansas on it, I think, right? A lot of them do. If your flag is so bad that you have to plaster the name of your state across it so people know which state it is, that means you failed. That's so quotable. Love that. I'm not a flag nerd, but I like listening to you talk about flags. Thank you. Yes, ads are starting soon. If you get caught in an ad, I'm sorry, Kansas, but your flag sucks. That's so funny. You can quote that. That's funny. That's great. Love that. It is Kansas, right? Well, I know. Oh yeah, yeah. Mm-mm. Any flag. Most of the U.S. flags are blue, and they have a seal in the middle, and by the seal, like the state's seal with all kinds of stupid, like tiny little crap that you can't see on it. And then the bad ones that are really bad that no one knows the difference between has the name of the state plastered across it because no one can tell which state it is. Hey David, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We used to have a display that held many flags from most countries on poles about 10 inches tall, stuck into peg holes across a tiered display. Nice, nice, nice. In the basement. Nice. Yes. Which is my favorite flag? Honestly, one that, like, I usually don't like when they have crests or anything on them, but I do kind of like. I like Mexico's flag because you can tell that it's, at least I can tell that it's Mexico from far away. The flag, like if it was in the distance, because of the seal in the middle. And also the seal is kind of interesting when you look at it up close. It's got the cat. It's actually a really pretty picture, I think, with the bird and the snake and the cactus. It looks really cool. And I think you could actually like sell things with that on it. So I think it's a really pretty flag. One of my least favorites is, I think it's Haiti. Haiti's flag kind of looks like it has clip art in the middle to me, and it looks like they thought that they downloaded the PNG from but they didn't. They downloaded the JPEG, and so it doesn't have a transparent background, and they put the wrong one. They just didn't care. I'm sorry. That's what it looks like. It's not very good. It's so small. And it's so small in the middle. How am I supposed to see that? I can't even see up close. Make it bigger. Make it simpler. Make it bigger. So we can see it. And make it better. Just saying. Lurk. Okay, vibes. Have fun in your shower. Thank you for lurking. Thank you for lurking. I like that Dominica has purple on it. Yeah, a couple of them have purple. Or is it Dominica? I've always said Dominica in my brain. That's a cool flag. I think the bird should be bigger so I can see it a little bit more better, but I think you're right. There's a flag I think that might have a little bit. There's another one I think. I think Japan's flag is great. It's very iconic. That's what I was just gonna say. Is you said it right when I said any of them that are like super iconic like that. That one's so simple. It's so iconic. It's so recognizable from far away. I prefer. Is it their like? Is it their flag of war? Yeah, Japan's flag of war. If you haven't seen it, is amazing. I'll open it. I'll open it and show it. Their rising sun flag. I don't know what it is, but I just called Japanese war flag. Open a new tab. Oh my god, that's so big. Japan's. This is Japan's like what is it? What is it called? Rising. This is their rising sun flag. It's used from like for other things, but it's like the coolest thing ever. It's so cool. I love it. They're like sort of like naval flag or something. Like maybe it's like it's the flag of the Japanese Imperial Army, but it's very cool. It's probably something awful. I like what is this like World War II thing? Do they still use it? This is their new flag. That's their old flag, maybe. But it's very stunning. Absolutely stunning. It is very similar to North Macedonia. They have a fantastic flag too. And I love India's flag. It's another one of my favorites. Similar reasons to like why I like Iran's flag. India's is beautiful. It's very recognizable and it's got that unique symbol in the middle, which makes it stand out. Um, I turned off VPN, reloaded, reduced ads by a minute. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I was worried you'd say it's too simple or something. No, I don't think so. I don't think it's okay for things to be simple. I think that something that Japan has going for it is it's like one of the very few flags that's just a circle. The only other ones are it's either Palau or Nauru. I kind of get them mixed up. And I can't really pronounce Palau. I don't know how you actually say it. Palau, it is Palau. And Bangladesh? Bangladesh. Yeah, Bangladesh also has a circle. And since there's so few that actually have circles, I think that they're fine. And they're all different colors and they're all easily recognizable. I think where it starts to fall apart is when you like so many flags are just like 3 stripes of different colors. And I feel like that's just kind of they all look similar to me. And I would like them to like stand out some way. And again, so they can be fixed like with India's. India's is a tricolor flag, but it's got a symbol in the middle, which makes it unique. Same thing with Iran's or Libya's flag is like that too. Libya's is beautiful. I love it. Or Mexico's. Laos flag is nice. Laos. Yes, I do like Laos's. I do like Laos's. Well recognizable. Yeah. I think. Is it Laos's? Yes. Laos, funny enough, reminds me of North Korea's flag. Which I also kind of like. I kind of like North Korea's flag. I can't like I have to say it does remind me of North Korea's flag. I don't know why. Let's see. I grew to love. Let's see. Did I miss anything? I grew to love Puerto Rico's original flag, lighter blue than the U.S. colonized version. During Bad Bunny's Super Bowl set. Nice. Yeah, I have to look that up still. I didn't watch the Super Bowl at all. Indiana's flag is kind of cool. I have to look it up. Some of them are really cool. Yeah, that one's good. I think that it would make it better. They need to remove the word Indiana from it, and then it would be good. But it's really recognizable. That one's good. I hate when flags have words. I just don't. I don't know. I think it's different a little bit with a little bit if it's like Arabic. For some reason, just because I think Arabic is just a just objectively more beautiful writing system, in my personal opinion, I guess. But I don't know. I think it's so beautiful written down that it's okay to be on things. But I don't know. I think especially in the way that it's commonly used in English is to make sure people know which flag it is, because the flag is bad, and so no one knows what the place is that it's a flag for. Whereas in other languages, it's not. It's different. It's some sort of important scripture or something, which is different. I also prefer the pre-communist Vietnamese flag, which is the family I work with, has caused me to appreciate. I don't know the pre-communist. It is really pretty. It is really pretty. This is a pretty song. I don't know the song. It's pretty. Is it true that the Union Jack, when it's flown at sea? I think that's, yeah, I was gonna say, I think that's what it's always called. It could be wrong. Yeah, you refer to it all the time there. From what I read, it's the Union Jack. It is the Union flag when flown, when not, while not at sea. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Union Jack. That's kind of what I've always heard it as. Oh, you couldn't see it. It's like half an inch on your screen. Which flag? Which one? It might have been small or whatever one I shown. I'm also like super delayed, because I had a lot of chat to catch up on. Is it bad that the only reason I remember the Italian flag's color there is because of margherita pizza? Like a pizza box, because like at least in America, like I feel like um Italian things always have the Italian flag. So for me, it's one of the most iconic like three color flags. What do you call those flags? Am I calling it right? Um, but no, I don't think that that's bad. Okay, interesting, David. Interesting. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of like official words for things that are, what do I want to say? Like official things that no one listens to, I guess. You know? Um, yeah, I've never watched Doctor Who. Nope. I've seen clips of stuff. Oh, I'm googling on my I'm looking on Google on my phone. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I love flags. I think flags are really cool. I think that they're kind of, I don't know, they're just like really cool, like an actual, just like a quick little symbol to represent your country. I think it's really cool, and I think it's really nice when it's very simple and easy to recognize from a distance, which a lot of them aren't. It's supposed to be just like a visual representation. It shouldn't really matter what language you speak, as long as you can, or what country you're from, you should be able to see which it just, you should be able to just in an instant know exactly which country it is based off of the flag. And if you can't, and it takes too long and you have to think about it, then it's probably not super great. Unless someone is colorblind, exactly. Hi Clayton, by the way. I think were you in here before? I don't know if you were here, but if you weren't, hello, hello, hello. Um, um, it happens in the U.S. all the time. So it's not. I'm not surprised that it happens with other countries. Oh yeah, it happens at a lot of places. Yeah, you're so right. You're so right. Well, there's a lot of like the UK in particular too. There's a lot of confusion, I think, about what the actual like. We talked about this in Analyze stream. Actually, it was kind of funny that I had incorrectly called Guernsey a part of the UK, which it's not. And I should have known better because I did know that, and I don't know why I said it. I told Amber that it was part of the UK, and she was like, "It's not part of the UK. It's part of Great Britain," which was just kind of funny to me. I don't know if she said that on purpose, but Great Britain is the geographic name of the island um, of Great Britain. And it's just like everywhere. There's confusion of it. Not to call Amber out because, but not to call Amber out because it's just like I don't know if any of us really know anything. Is what I'm saying. Everything's very confusing, and we say things. Just it doesn't really matter at the end of the day, as long as we know what each other is talking about, right? Um, let's see. The tricolor. Wait, the tricolor technically, I think, refers the French referred to their flag as a tricolor. Mostly first, yeah. I was thinking that, yeah. Someone's colorblind, yeah, exactly, Clayton. That's why symbols are important too. So like why the India flag is so cool to me, or like I think the Iranian flag is probably like the symbol in the middle is probably like a symbol of the family, if I had to guess. But like it's kind of cool because you even if you're colorblind, the flag still has a symbol on it to represent it for everyone, um, which anyone who should be able to see. Lurking while working, nice, 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 nice. Um, that makes you crave their bread and pastries. Yes, it makes me crave their revolution. I love that, Annalie. That's so funny. Um, that makes sense, Annalie. The Panama flag makes you think of the canal because of the way it's laid out. That's kind of fun. I like that. I thought the French flag is all white. I love that. Great Britain is our big island. Yes, 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 yes. Which yeah, so yeah, that's a geographic term, but I think a lot of people use it in different ways. Yeah, living in this. Yes, yes, agreed, David, agreed. Um, there are parts of Great Britain that aren't in the UK. I'm learning so much today. Great Britain is the island, is a geographic term for the island. So yes, all of Great Britain is in the UK, I believe. From what I know. However, there are islands, Guernsey, Jersey, the Isle of Man are in like this weird sort of like kind of a country, kind of a not country situation with the UK, where the UK sort of like monitors them and like can tell them what to do if they want, but they're autonomous, but they're not UN recognized. So it is in this weird situation. And I don't even think that the people know what to call it, depending on where you're from. You know, they're part of the British Isles that are not in the UK. Exactly, exactly. And it's very complicated. And the differences between them is kind of hard to understand sometimes, or it's very easy to get it confused. Because there's also like, yeah, I don't like there's all kinds of like different nets of like, okay, this is the British Isles, this is the UK, and then this is um, these are territories, and I don't know. I love Quebec's use of fleur de lis. Yes, I think so too. I like that too. Agreed. Um, 50 states each have a flag too. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. How terrible they all are. Not all of them. Some of them are great, but any of them that are just blue with just something in the middle, like a circle or like the crest with like the states, some sort of like weird, obscure, like this lore for the state that's really hard to see. And they're so bad that they have to plaster the name of the state across the bottom or something is just kind of lame. I don't know. It kind of sucks. Kind of, yeah, I don't know. They could be so much prettier and recognizable. And then they could also sell merch. No one wants to buy the New York crest as merch. As like or like on a vacation or something or whatever. Like no one wants to buy that. Yes, they are wild. It's crazy. Like Texas is really good and Colorado's is really good. I don't know all of the flags, but I know the iconic ones. And like Maryland, whether you like it or not, has a really, really iconic flag. Back on my lurk, that I forgot to announce. How's the build going? It's going very slow because we're talking about flags, but it's going. It's looking good. The wallpaper made a huge difference. I need to visit Britain's Lakes District. I've seen so much gorgeous scenery from there. Nice, yeah. I'm not super familiar with that specific area, but sounds really cool. He's made tons of progress, so much progress. Flag chat progress. It seems yes, it's on your bucket list. Nice. Lesser make some recommendations for lesser known spots for dinner. Nice, Annalie. I love California's flag. Yeah, but mostly because of the Fallout games. True. I usually think of the Fallout games first when I think of it, but it is an iconic flag. A middle of a massive living in the middle of massive Great Lakes in my state. The scenery is stunning in some places. Yeah, no, I agree, David. I agree. I'm from upstate New York. So like, and it's a beautiful, beautiful area. From upstate New York, and there's all kinds of lakes. I'm from a region called the Finger Lakes region. And of course, Great Lake Ontario is right there too, and it's I always think that it's kind of wild to me that there are people that just like don't grow up near water. Like it's just kind of like weird to know that like there are people that just don't have huge bodies of water that are just like around. But yeah. But there are. Could never live in a landlocked state. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like most of the parks, in my area, like are around the lakes. Like most of the parks in New York are sort of centered around some sort of body of water, some sort of like waterfalls or some sort of lake or something. And so it's like, okay, well, where do you guys make your parks? But obviously, you don't need bodies of water for a park, I guess. But usually that's focal point around here. I like this little chair. I kind of want to just I want like an eclectic mix of furniture in here. Getting back to the build. Our closest ocean is more than 2 hours away. I mean, technically for me it is pretty far away, but But yeah, yeah. Some of them, like the closest ocean is really far away. The U.S. is gigantic. Um, so is like Canada too. Just North America is gigantic. Um, half hour, barely a half hour east of Lake Michigan, natural spots attract too many rednecks. Do, do, do. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I get what you mean, David. It is. The Great Lakes are like oceans, yeah, 100%. You can't really see across them. They might as well be. I mean, they're seas. They're inland seas. They're just freshwater seas. I think the Caspian Sea is a freshwater lake, isn't it? Or no? No, it's a saltwater lake. No, it's saltwater. It just doesn't have access. It's a lake because it doesn't have access to the outer ocean. It doesn't have an outlet, unlike the Black Sea. But yeah, they are mini oceans for sure. Why do I kind of want them to have the bubble blower up here? Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. All they are all fresh water for sure. I was talking about the Caspian, is what I meant. The Caspian Sea, because that's also technically a lake. But it's like they're the size. I guess my point being is that they're like these lakes are comparable to the seas, like the size of like the Black Sea and the Caspian, in size, especially together, is what I was mentioning. But those are saltwater. I guess I shouldn't say obviously because I didn't know that whether they were or not, but from first mention. Yeah, yeah, I've heard that too, David. Yeah, it's very messes with things, especially when it freezes. You think a bubble build blower suits the build? I think so too. I think that that's actually really fitting. I like it. I like it. I liked the gold one, I think. Oh, this one's actually really pretty. It's going to have a little bit of a lounge area up here. Let's choose another chair, one that doesn't match. Maybe one that's a little bit fancier? I don't know. I feel like I haven't saved my game in a while, although I haven't really done all that much. But I have done enough to where I would be very disappointed if I lost progress. I still haven't got a call. I don't want to jinx it because I really don't want my call right now. I don't want to call right now, but also at the same time, it's really annoying. My family was, excuse me, stuck on Lake Erie on Friend's cabin cruiser. Trying to get to Cedar Point. As an adolescent, scary storm. We got caught and didn't make it to Cedar Point. Um, yeah, no, I got it. I got it, David. Um, yeah, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that about Lake Erie. That it's weird, like it does different things, and that like eventually it's the only Great Lake that freezes, I believe, in the winter, and obviously that can impact the weather. Let's do that one. Maybe we'll put tea here as well. Um, it is an important one on the call. I mean, yeah. If they don't call me back, I will call them back. Um, luckily we have time, and it's fine. And it's not like a huge deal. It is, but it isn't. I don't know how to explain that other than that it is a big deal, but it's also like not like it's. I think it'll be fine. It's weird the way the world works. It's sometimes so confusing and weird. Ooh, this is very interesting. Put a bubble builder in most builds. They're kind of fun. They're kind of fun. I should use them more. Lurk, thank you for the lurk, Annalie. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for being here. It's been fun. I had fun with our conversation. Which is very fun. Very fun. It's fun object for sure. It is. I should use it more in gameplay because I really haven't explored it all that much. I want to put a bunch of books in this build, but also I haven't put any so far. I want this to be his like main hangout area, so I really should put a bunch of books if I can. We also don't really have any good bookshelves. I don't know if that makes any sense because we do, but like we don't. Let's maybe size this one down. This one could be good right in this corner, maybe. There's a bunch of like reds in here. Maybe I try to do this, sort of tie that in a little bit more. Just build a hookah lounge for my Sims to visit rather than always owning one. Yeah, that's a good idea. I just never used them. I should use them more. I think it's kind of fun. Just to see like what I guess it does. Maybe it just doesn't impact the Sims very much. I don't know. Let's put a couple of these. Let's change the color because I do like the idea of these. They'll be good for clutter. Ooh, the piles of books. I forgot about the piles of books until just now. Bubble blowers are more fun with base metal installed for sure. That's fair. I didn't even think about that. I do not have base metal installed. I've never tried it. That could be kind of fun to try. It's really just a mood item. Yeah. Was it in The Sims 2? Yeah, of course it was in The Sims 2. I wish that they were like they were in The Sims 2 because The Sims would actually get high, I believe, right? They would get high and they would start floating in the air, which I think is just so funny, and I love that. Like I think they're just so clever and such like a fun little animation, and I miss it. Like that's really cool. Like how dare they not add that? I tried it, but yeah, I don't like how quickly it becomes addicted to stuff. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I forgot what you said. You didn't like it from, but I think I feel like there's got to be a setting, you know, to adjust it. What was I doing? Oh, this has a tapestry too. I forgot about this. This has a tapestry hanging. Maybe I just put, there's not really much you can do over here anyway, so maybe I put this somewhere over here. I feel like it also would look really good on the fireplace, actually. Let's do that. Let's put it on the fireplace. Okay, move this out of the way for a second. Then move that as well. We'll scooch. I want to size it down a tiny little bit. One of my Sims had 2 glasses of wine, had a drinking problem. Hope everyone's game is working now. Yeah, I haven't updated yet. You just did it after assurance the hotfix worked. Many have said EA did it intentionally. Yeah, I've heard that a little bit. I don't know if that's actually true, or not EA, but Maxis. Oh, or no. I don't think they did it to break mods. No, I don't think so. I think that's more likely that Maxis did it on purpose. To ruin, to sort of, I don't know what they actually did, but it'd be kind of funny if Maxis did it on purpose to to ruin the marketplace launch. But anyway. Oh, I want to scale this down to like 0.8. Oh, that's good. Let's elevate this a little bit. 0.1. That's good, I think. I think that looks cute. It also sort of makes sense to me. Well, actually, now that I'm saying that, it makes me want to lower it down. Like warming the blanket over the fire. Oh, that's like perfect height. Is that kind of cool? I mean, maybe it would burn in real life, but like, I like it. Minus 0.05. Let's lower it. Just, that's too much. Minus 0.02. 0.01, really? Okay, let's leave it there. Leave it there? No, I like it like that. Okay, let's see. I haven't updated yet. I'm intending on waiting for all my mods to stay updated or to get updated. I feel like it hasn't really gone long enough for me to know whether there are other game breaking bugs or not. So I'm gonna wait. I'm content at the moment, and it didn't really add anything that I'm curious about right now, really all that much. Actually, in case anyone hasn't looked at the marketplace in game at all the Country Kitchen kit was free on there. I heard that. That's good to know. I have bought it years ago, and I've gotten my money's worth out of it. So I'm not going to complain about it being free. But I love that. That's so cool. It's a fantastic pack. I highly suggest you getting it. Anyone who hasn't gotten it really should get it because it's very good. I've used it a lot. Kitchen is both good and bad, and I have my complaints about it, but it's smart to wait for patches typically. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's a good kit. I got it free. Nice. Congrats. That's really cool. With the number of kits that they have, they should do it more often. You know what I would have rather them done? They should have just given everyone like a little bit of credits. That would have been a great way for them to get people to buy stuff. Is by giving people maybe not even quite enough credits to buy a full kit, but like giving people just enough credits where they would have to buy more or purchase one of the cheaper items. Um, I wonder if how that would have worked because I know that there's a lot of people, including me, who doesn't intend on really using the marketplace other than to buy kits, and it could have encouraged people who are also like me and being like, I'm not using that, or make the credits earnable. Yeah, that could be kind of cool. That would be interesting if you like did in-game stuff to earn them or something. Especially older kids, people have got their have gotten their $5 worth by now. Exactly, it doesn't bother me that people who didn't have it get it for free years later. Yeah, I agree. Is this a closed thing? I feel like I kind of want to put that somewhere. Um, like a battle pass where you can earn credits over time. Yeah. Let's see. Um, where are those giveaways for the major packs, like the royalty one? Um, I don't know. I don't usually by the time I see giveaways, I've already bought the pack. So I can't help you there. But yeah, I think it just I think usually what the major giveaways are, at least from what I've seen, it's usually people usually get a code for free, but for a lot of different packs, the gamer or the what am I trying to say? The content creators tend to, or who are part of the creator network, get codes for free for themselves, and then but they're too impatient and they buy it for free themselves because EA isn't super prompt with them, and by they want to make content with it as soon as they can, so they buy it themselves and then they give away the code for free that they were given. is usually what it is. So you can also buy some and give them away, but like they do the event and you get credits for completing them. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Like if they had an event that like gave in marketplace credits, I think that they should do something like just give basically pennies here and there to people. It would really encourage people who don't want to use the marketplace to maybe buy a couple extra since they already have some loose change hanging around. That would be a really good idea. Really annoying idea, but good. Same thing with like, okay, when I get Dunkin' a lot, unfortunately, and one of the really annoying things about like getting a gift card for it for your birthday or whatever is when you put the gift card in, like it only lets you reload the gift card in like solid number increments. So like you can add $1, $2, $3, like dollar increments. So if you have like 23 cents hanging around in there, you have to like reload an odd number that doesn't that covers more than your cost for what you're buying. Um, and it's so infuriating to have a gift card on it that has like 40 cents on it. And so you just have to keep reloading it. EA should do something annoying like that. To sort of like convince you to buy more because to use your random odd number of cents that you have. Um, you wait for a discount on a 90A site. Yeah. They're always cheaper. Yeah, yeah. If you can wait, I'm too impatient to buy stuff and delayed. Thank you for the hydrate, Jade. Thank you for the hydrate. How are you? How are you? Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. Had to look and see what day it is. Have you seen the build that we're working on, Jade? I'm not sure if you saw it. If you've been lurking or whatever. But I can just show it off again for anyone who hasn't seen the build. I love this build. Also, like, are you kidding? Look at the sky right now at this time. It's so cool. I'm getting a call, not the call I was hoping for, but I do need to take this actually. Just finished a workout. Cool. Okay, I need to mute and take a call. Hello, is anyone still here? I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. That wasn't even the call I was expecting, but it was somebody I wanted to, or a coworker I needed to talk to. Um, you love this Ari song. I don't know if you're still here. I feel like everyone left. We waited for you. Oh my gosh, Jade, thank you. Thank you for waiting. I left right when you got here. But yeah, welcome in. Yes, of course, sweetie. Oh, I'm glad that you all waited for me. Yeah, so I just had to take that call. But yes, anyway, getting back to it. I'm building a wizard tower for my fantasy save. That's what we're doing right now. For anyone who is curious, and it's got like the most perfect lot thumbnail ever. Especially like this lighting in particular. I might need to upload it at this time of day because that looks so cool. Um, Something else too I talked about before that I want to talk about again is that I built it on a diagonal. Like it looks really cool because you can see two sides at once. But I built it on a diagonal because I wanted to do this like stair stepping thing. So you see how it's like bigger here. It goes in and then it goes out again. If I did that on a regular, if I did it normally, this is how I would have to do the step. I buy like a full tile, right? But since I'm doing it on a diagonal, I'll go down to the basement even further to show this. Since I'm doing it on a diagonal, I can do, I have like a smaller increment. So I can stair step it by like half a tile instead, which I mentioned before. And also this is kind of cool. Like you could just make a donut shaped room like that. So you can make like a wall. You can make it kind of like a thick sort of wall. But yeah, I wanted to have that sort of finer increment to work with, which is why I decided to do it that way. And I mentioned that before, but I just thought that was really fun, and so I wanted to mention it again for anyone who wasn't here. We did this last time, a little daybed situation for guests. There's also a little kitchen. This is the kitchen for the tower, and a little bathtub with like soaps and things. And I think it looks so cute. It looks so cute and cozy, and I love it. And yeah, I love it. I love it. And this is what we're working on now. So let's get back into it. I swear to God, if that other person, I'm waiting on another call too. Today's just not the day, I guess. If I get another call, the other call I was actually waiting for, I'll be so annoyed. I'll be so annoyed. You don't even know. I think the last thing I did, was this the last thing I placed? How do we like the idea of this like blanket warmer? How do we like that? I think it looks pretty cool. We'll still be here. Oh, thank you, Jade. Thank you, Jade. I don't know the song. I don't know the song. Um, I feel like that's a good way to catch it on fire in real life. Yeah, me too. Oh, 100%. Because I thought about that too. I was like, you could probably catch this on fire. I wonder if I size it down a little bit more. That's probably better actually. And I'll raise that up. Because you're right, Jade, because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, it will catch on fire in real life, but I think I don't care. Is what my decision was. I was like, it looks too cute. Let's raise it by, this might be better. This will be better. And then let's scooch it in. I think it's cute. I like it. I like it too. It's a cute little detail for sure. I just want it to be a tiny bit in. But it's not real life, so we're here for the vibes. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, you know what? It's really cozy. I just want that little edge to go in the wall. That's what I'm saying. I was like, it's so cute that I kind of want to leave it anyway. I think I like that. Maybe I don't. No, I think I'll leave it the way it was before. Can't lie, I think I'm gonna. I'm gonna leave it the way it was before. It can burn. He's a dragon. He's a dragon. Maybe he can breathe fire. Maybe he has fireproof blankets. He uses magic to make the blanket not burn. Why would he use magic to just make it dry? He can't do that kind of magic. Ads coming in 3 minutes. I should have played ads during my break, but I forgot. Okay, anyway, there should be a bunch of candles on here. Let's get a light. Literally pick the first one I saw. Maybe. And I like. Oh my gosh. Yes, that would have been the perfect time. It would have been. You should play ads while you're on a break. Streaming tips with Jake. Streaming tips with Jake. When you're on a phone call, you should play ads. So when you come back, the ads are done. But you know. But I'm thinking just candles. Let's get a bunch of candles around here. I might size, of course, like they aren't gonna snap because that would be silly. Let's put this at the same height and we'll do the good old tooling of it where I want it to be. I'm thinking a lot of, I was thinking more of these, honestly, but I want to size it down. Something I kind of want to do is put, hello, can I please have this? Size it down. The flame is up there. We're going to turn the flame off by dimming the light completely. It'll make the flame turn off. So we'll leave it like that. We'll change the color maybe. Just a little bit. More brighter yellow, just to make it look different than that other one. And we'll just scooch it. I like. Okay, now I want to do the candles, the not lit ones. The not lit ones. Let's search candle. They need to be brought off of that first, I think, or else they'll disappear when I try to move it. We'll place this. I need to move this carpet out of the way. It's gone. Oh no, it's down there. It'll be fine. We'll bring this out here. Like that. Oh, he should have a spell book. Actually, the spell book would be down in the basement. Okay. Put this, turn it around, size it down so it looks different. And we'll move this here. Oh, ads are playing. If you're caught in an ad, or if you're currently in an ad, I'm sorry. But if you didn't get caught in an ad somehow, congrats, you win. You just won. That looks really nice. It's very nice. Are there any swatches of these that like, I guess I kind of like that one. I was hoping there would be swatches where like each candle's a different color sort of thing. But there aren't really, I don't think. No, they're all the same color. I think I'll size this down as well. And I will put it I need to move them off of this thing first. And scooch them around and put them as close as I can to where I want them to be, just to make it easier. Where did I put that rug? Oh, there it is. I think that looks good. I like that. You can never have too many candles when you live in a fantasy-like world. You can never have too many. Let's put this here. What did I want? Oh, those stacks of books. You know how I can't believe that it's been so long that I actually remembered that I was looking for that. What is that from? Is that from Book Nook? There's like stacks of books. Is that? Yeah, I think that is Book Nook. I'll just stack a couple of these around. Is there any chance that that would go on that shelf from Dream Home Decorator to make it easier for me? It does go on there. Okay, I put it in the wrong spot. Put that there. How many of these books do I want? A lot or a little? Maybe that's good. I feel like he has some books down in the basement where his cauldron is. Okay, ads are almost done. Almost done, almost done. All right, so welcome back from ads. Welcome back from ads. Don't worry, we didn't do anything while you were gone. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I like that. I like that. Actually, can I put that back for a second? I want to put a lantern down. Not lantern. This oil lamp is what I was thinking. Put that like here. It'll tell me why I got an ad for a black card. I didn't even think they did ads for something that bougie. That's funny. I don't know. Twitch plays some interesting ads. That's for sure. Plays some interesting ads. A pretty decent amount of progress on that build we were talking about earlier. So fun to build while watching someone else build. Yeah, I know it's inspirational for sure. I think he needs some crystals. He's a dragon. He's a mage. I feel like he needs some like. The annoying thing with the crystals is I don't think that they're called like crystal. They're just called like jade. So you can't look at them all at once. Also, some of them like aren't there in debug. Like these ones are, so I have to like find the ones I want. Oh, that is pretty bougie, yeah. I know it feels like really? $2,000? Like, sir, I'm a teacher. That's funny. Like, who do you think I am? That's pretty. I want to find some other ones, smaller ones. This isn't that bad of a song. I don't have it in my playlist because obviously I don't like it very much. Hold on. I need to go into my full screen for a second. Hold on. I just wanted to make sure. No, we're good. We're good. I have my, let's turn off custom content. Okay, good, good, good. I just realized I went to the gallery with my custom custom content on, and I wanted to make sure I didn't have to delete the VOD. What am I looking for? Looking for rooms. I'm looking for like crystals. And we will search by rooms. We'll search by most popular. Those ones are kind of good. Those are basically what I wanted. These ones come with, I probably will eventually want this one, so I probably should just put it in right now. Put it in the basement, or we can put it floating somewhere, maybe like floating here. Will this disturb my tree or anything? I think that's good. If I were to delete this, is it gonna like delete my tree? No, it'll be fine. Yes, same, literally same. Yes. No, I don't really want you to stick to anything. Can you like... I want you to like be away so I can see you. Which color crystal do I want up here? I can pick whatever I want. But also at the same time, I want one of the small ones. Amber is kind of pretty. That one's pretty. I like that. Literalite. Socialite. Punium. Are these like making fun of me? The names of these? Obtanium. Alcron. BRB needed to lurk for a second. Okay, no worries, Puma. No worries. Let's do... This is kind of pretty. I like the peach one. Well, actually, now it looks too samey. I personally don't like Sabrina Carpenter, but I know all her lyrics because my goth husband with his painted nails and all black outfit freaking blasts her music. That's so funny. It's so funny. I like Sabrina Carpenter. Can't lie. Can't lie. But I can see why you, I can see someone not liking her. I know my brother doesn't like her. Yeah, my sister probably doesn't like her very much either. But I like her for the most part. I feel like I don't know. I really like Chappell Roan, but also at the same time, like there's a couple of her songs I'm like, I don't really like Taylor Swift very much. I like Taylor Swift's older stuff, but the new stuff, I shouldn't say that because I haven't really listened to very much of it. Is there a small moonstone? I kind of like the moonstone actually. It's very glowy. Ooh, I actually really like the moonstone, and I would rather place it because it glows than this one. He got his tickets for a concert a while ago. It was so funny watching him jump around and singing those songs with a bunch of scandalously dressed girls. That's fun. It's fun. It's worth it in that situation to listen to something that's maybe not your favorite, as long because you get to see that. I like that. Let's see. I should do more crystals and stuff around. He should have actually like a gem crafting, what do I want? Jewelry crafting station as well. Actually, maybe this could be in one of these rooms. Actually, like a jewelry crafting station. I was gonna probably just put an easel or something. But we will put that instead. Let's go to creative. It's probably in here. And turn off debug. And see if we can search for it without having to use filters. Ooh, I win. Is this gonna fit up here, or am I gonna have to put it in the room below, which still probably wouldn't fit it? No, it would, I think. Should it be? Should it be in here? Where do I put it? Here? I feel like it looks. I feel like it looks good right there. Perhaps. And shelves. What is this on? Let's play. Can you guess the number of Sabrina Carpenter songs in the queue within the next 4 songs? 3. 3 out of the 4. Let's listen to. Oh my god, so many of these songs I don't know. Let's just play this one. Because it was playing a bunch of songs I didn't know in the queue, so I had to change it. I like that. I'm thinking also now I should put that thing, the shadow box thing, because I like it. I should put it somewhere. Where is it? Oh, this thing could be cool too, actually. This isn't what I was talking about. I want to put this here. And I wanted to do like the sort of gothic looking one. This one's also kind of good, but I wanted the gothic one. The one that looks like a gothic window. Shouldn't it be in here? Oh, it is. It's also gigantic and way bigger than I expected it to be. Where should it go? Because I want to use it, but where does it go? Maybe, oh my god, camera, please don't destroy me. Please? Oh my god, why? Why? That's kind of shoved in that corner, and I don't like that. But I want to use this thing. I could go down here. We could put some potions and stuff in a couple of these things. Because this is going to be, like, his cauldron is going to be down here. Probably could use this again down here for some potions. I don't really want to use very much from Realm of Magic, probably, because Realm of Magic has weird wood tones that just don't fit the vibe. But we could do, like, these or something. I like. What do I put in this corner? Some sort of shelf. Some sort of shelf, maybe. I don't know. Storage. Maybe some storage. So you get some more metals and stuff. Are these just crystals? Not crystals and metal? No, it says these are metals, I guess. Oh, they don't go on, they don't snap. to the shelf, because why would they do that? Let's put I kind of liked the jade. Let's put the jade back in here. Some of the crystals can fit up here. Does it go in here? It does go in there. Okay, we'll do that. Let's put some more crystals up here. A couple more. Should probably be some books too. You can never have too many books. Let's do one more. And now I'll do some books. We can do some stacked books. Did I leave that thing there? I did not. Let's put the shelf back. A gemology room? Yeah, I just felt because I was starting to put crystals around. Also, welcome back, by the way. I felt that because I was putting crystals around, since he's like a dragon, it just made sense. I don't know if I gave him likes and dislikes and if he even likes gemology, but or jewelry making or whatever. But maybe he does. Ooh, maybe I could put this down. Just sort of like make it look like a stack of books. Can finally do your taxes. Nice, nice, nice. A bit of a relief, I'm sure. A couple candles would never hurt. Let's dim that. And maybe we'll just do the same thing that I did here. We'll just put some candles. Actually, I want to do some more books. Can never have too many books. I was thinking maybe these. Did I delete the thing? I keep deleting the shelf that I'm using preemptively. I don't know. Did I ever place one? Because I intended on placing one right there. And then where did my books go? They're there. I mean, may as well give him all the magical stuff. He could make himself a spellcaster ring that buffs his powers. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, exactly. Let's do this here. I think. Let's go back to the books. I was thinking this one. If this one can come in a good swatch. Because I like that some of them aren't falling over. Also hoping that I could... Let's size it down a little bit, maybe. And we'll put it there. I like that they're falling over there. I think that looks good. And we'll see if I can get all the swatches are the same. It doesn't really bother me that it's kind of a modern font, because I think the vibe comes across anyway. I think that looks fine. Oh my god, camera, please. It's really not that bad. I don't know the song. Let's do this. I'm complaining about a lot about the smart shuffle today. So maybe I should just turn it off. Oh, it's going back into the... We can do this. Well, actually, if I did that, it's going to play a bunch of the songs that's already played. Okay, I think that's probably good. Okay. I think this room is looking really cool. Really cute. Doesn't need to a whole lot in it, I don't think. What else would be in here? What else would be in here? There's also this corner here. There's a corner here. I just need to like come up with things to put in there. This is actually kind of cute. Like books in a suitcase. I kind of want like a corner of stuff, just a bunch of stuff. This is like, I picture this being his own like personal space that he probably just doesn't let people come up to very much. So I feel like it can be kind of messy and cozy and sort of eclectic. Did I already play the song? Okay. I might have. I don't remember if it was Baby I or if it was Tattooed Heart. I feel like one of them played. I mean, I would totally never play the same song again. Okay. Maybe let's just find some storage. Let's get some storage items. Oh, never? Yeah, never. I'm doing not wall clutter, not wall clutter. I like that I have access to everything. Is this a bird cage? This is I get like a maybe he uses it to release like actually it should be like up here at the tallest tower. I feel like this needs to be a clutter room too. Like I kind of want to put like the bird cage up here. Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Puma. That's like I feel like that's perfect clutter for up here. Subtle little detail of the bird cage up there, where you like release a pigeon. You send a raven from the tower. Let's see. Some bottles. I kind of want to just like have a bunch of bottle clutter down here, probably in the potion room. So maybe we start accumulating various things down to put down there. Perhaps. Ooh, this is perfect too, obviously. The old text messages, exactly. Okay. Can't lie, I do love the song, believe it or not. If you can believe it, I like the song a tiny bit. Do these look like bottles? Honestly, they kind of do way more than I expected. Or do they look like just sized up nail polishes? They could fit. I feel like they actually kind of do fit, especially when you combine them with a bunch of other bottles like this. Actually, they look pretty good. That actually looks really good. Would never have guessed. I know, what the heck? I think that I played this song I think was the song I started playing at first. I don't remember. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I play it less frequently than the radio. How about that? The radio would have played these songs 10 times by now. Each one. I do, if you can believe it or not, which you probably can, I am a bit self-conscious that I'm annoying people with my music. So I do appreciate when people say that they like my music. How is that point? How's that so high? That's fine. Dried flowers? I kind of just want like a bunch of junk. These look like more bottles. More potions, perhaps? Put it down here with the other bottles. I could probably size them up too. I could just put I could put a bunch of those too inside and change the difference, the colors. What is this? It's it's like for sending a letter. Maybe that's what's up here. Maybe I do a little office up here. I didn't think about that at first. But like you send letters up here. Or you write a letter and then you send it. Let's put a desk up here. Because I didn't even think about that at all. He probably should have a desk with a computer at it. And we'll do the fake or the typewriter computer, obviously. This desk is also kind of small. So maybe it'll fit better in the space than some of the other ones. There's also the actual small, really small one. This one also comes in like terrible colors, but I don't want him to have that small of a desk, I don't think. Yeah, I think this one might be the call, but it's just, I'm going to have to accept the colors being a little bit annoying because I would rather it be wood tone. I also kind of want to scooch. I want to scooch this to cover this as much as I can. Let's put, yeah, that'll work right there, I think. Kind of like some sort of railing around this. Can you put railings around these without it like screwing everything up? Like that makes me feel better because it looks safer. Well, where will they get off? Will they get off the ladder here? We'll have to do some experimenting. I think that they might. I don't know which direction they get off on. I also kind of want to figure out something else to cover that. Maybe put this somewhere else. Because I would rather have it like right here. Or something. And then you put the chair here. Oh, and then maybe like a small... some sort of like you do like a corner desk situation. Like maybe there's another table here. Maybe this one. This one probably would work. Let's put it in this color, put it here. And then put this here. And then maybe the same rug that I've used before, this one. Yeah, this one. Do I want a different color wallpaper? Yeah, this one's so boring. Like, it's top of a wizard tower, but it should be something like fun. Or at least like this. If I can find like that. Oh, it just glitched. Yeah, I think I do want to do that. I do want to turn on. I swear to God, if the person I'm waiting to call or is if the call I've been waiting for still happens today at 5:30 in the afternoon, I will be so annoyed. I feel like they're probably closed now, so I'm hoping that I don't get the call today, and I'll just recall tomorrow or something if they don't hear back. Lesion protection is what I was looking for. Let's do that. Turn this on. It still moved that. Oh my God, camera, please. It's really not that bad. Yeah, that's good. I should have done that anyway because I put it down here. Continuity says that I should. And then I will elevate this. Oh my God, camera. Please. Let's do 0.1. Let's raise it up by like 0.1. I feel like you won't get the call now. They should be closed by now. I would hope so. Yeah, I hope that they do not call me back. Good. I really like that chimney here on the side of that tower. I think it looks really cool. Could I actually get... I guess I probably can't. I kind of wanted to get a fireplace in there. Like a little wood stove like this or something in here, but I don't think I can. Because this is too close to the wall, or too close there. I feel like if I planned better, maybe it could be better. Is there any... I could put that there, interestingly enough. You don't need to delete everything I know and love. Okay, it didn't. Because like then I could have a little cozy spot. That would be so much better. I think... Let's just imagine this. Like you'd want to sit cozy by the fire and while you do your work. Especially like if I could put that here, and if they could still walk from here around to here, I might actually block it off. So you'd have to... Oh, that's kind of tight though. And obviously I moved this stuff around. Maybe not even the shelf. Maybe just this. I need to like... we need to do some play testing, I think. It's not super centered the way it was before. I'm also wondering like... Okay, that's literally right in front of the door. I can't go there. Could go here. That's in front of that door, so I can't go there. I think this is probably the best spot for it right here. And I think I'll just have to deal with it. I think because I really like that little wood stove there. It's so cozy. Like, what if I put it here? I don't really want his back to be turned. I know that's like so particular, but I don't really want his back to be turned against the wall. It's bad for feng shui. But maybe it's best. It's probably best for me to just suck it up and do it this way. And it's close to the fire, which I like. Let's put a desk. Chair. Do a desk chair. Put a desk chair down. Something fun. Maybe something tall to make me feel good like his back is protected because of the poor feng shui. That's such a I'm so dramatic. And plus that chair is way too big for this area. Probably something small like this. Does it come in green to match the desk? It kind of comes in green. No, it does. That's kind of a good green. Do, do, do. Put that there. You're never dramatic? No, never. I would never be dramatic. And then I should probably put another shelf of books. I kind of want to put this back where it was and just sort of see how upset the Sims get about this being right here. Because they probably will get pretty upset and hate me and not do anything I ask them to do. But you never know. You never know. I could be wrong. Maybe they will use all of this stuff with that ladder being right there. I think it's completely acceptable, personally. And I think that they should live with it. Will they? Probably not. Also, this is probably so not traversable either. I think that they should just do what I want them to do. That's what I think. That's what I think. I hate that as well. The fact that that's there is really annoying me. Can I get a shelf like that is green to match the desk since we're going with green right here? Can we get like a green? This probably comes in green. It does. It's ugly though. An ugly green. Honestly, that's not what I was going to do, but this comes in green. This also comes in green. And that could be kind of cool. That's kind of massive. It's kind of large. Ooh, why are you hopping up? Don't hop. It's not really needed for you to do that. I don't know how I feel about that. But I kind of like it and also kind of don't. They're so large, but I also don't want to size them down for some reason. I also kind of want to scooch them in. Could just do one. I kind of like 3. It makes it like feel more officey or something. I think maybe it just needs more large furniture to sort of like nestle it in. Scooch that in a little bit, and then we can put. I still kind of want this situation to be somewhere easily accessible. Maybe it's fine up there. I don't know. He needs like the wax here. Actually, that's perfect. I need a candle there. I think. Is there like a melted candle though? There is a melted candle from Paranormal. I think. If I go into like debug and live edit. Something for sealing, for wax sealing is kind of what I was thinking. It shouldn't be under lighting probably. It should be under clutter or something. The mini cow plant would be kind of cute too if I could find a spot for him. It just seems pretty wizardy. And I'm going to, yeah, the Wraith Wax. This doesn't do anything, does it? Is that there? I think that's kind of good. I like that. Do I want to put this up here? I kind of do. Now a bunch of books. Let's put the books in here. Ooh, hi Annalie, welcome back in. Hello again, hello again. I'm doing a little bit of an office space up here in this tower that probably won't work. And I'm about to just shove a bunch of books in it. Surfaces, go here. It's beautiful. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm getting a call. I'm getting called. Not a call, getting called. I like that. We'll put a bunch of books in here. If I can. And we will change the colors of them to be good and different from each other. That needs to be sized down, I think, just so it looks different from the other one. And they will look different because I'm going to change the swatches in a second. And then maybe we can leave a little bit of a gap and do like a stack of books. Please, game, please. Let's put this here. And undo that tool action. Okay, now let's change the color of the books to be differenter. And there. That looks nice. What was I going to do? Maybe an oil lamp could be good, or a crystal. I could do another crystal, actually. Emerald? Oh, it's green up there. I don't want to do something else that's green. Pick something different. Oh, it actually fits in that spot perfectly. That looks good. Okay, and I want to do the computer that is a typewriter, because that like fits the vibes of what I want to do. Yeah, I like that. It has a screen on it, which bothers me, but like pretend it doesn't. I could put a book in front of it, which I've done before, I think. But also, I don't really care. It's one of those things where it's like close enough to the vibes that it's fine. And I like it. Yeah. I think that looks pretty cute. I hate that thing right there. Maybe I could put a chair in front of it. A tall chair. Maybe this one. That could be kind of cute. Yeah. I do like this chair. That kind of is good with the green. I feel like that color. And I think I might actually put that under here instead because you would rather have it underneath a chair than the desk chair. And maybe I'll do the candelabra from base game. Yeah. I like that. I like that. I kind of want to play test it. Do we want to bring Lelius and Barrack here? They already live here, actually. See if they can work this out. Let's see if we can get this to work. I'm going to go into full screen cam. I'm going to go check Lelius and Barrack and Cass to make sure that they're wearing appropriate attire. Well, actually, no, I'm going to. I'm going to. Okay. Let's check them out in Cass to make sure they're not wearing any inappropriate outfits. And then...
Sakini Mixlin.
Okay. Thank you, Lelius. Okay. Okay, there we go. There's an outfit that he can't be wearing right now. I want to delete the outfit. No, I can. That'll be fine. What are you wearing? Okay, that's fine. He's probably wearing not a whole lot. Oh, okay, perfect. Oh, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay. No, I just want because I was checking their outfits to make sure that they weren't wearing anything inappropriate. Jade, just want to make sure, but they should be good now. You can see now. This is Barrack. This is Barrack. I didn't want them to be wearing anything. It's too scantalously clad. The outfit's pretty scantily clad. Some cheeks. Had to go do dishes, but you're back. Oh, no worries, no worries. I don't mind. I love a lurk. You're screaming. Lelius, put on some clothes. See? Lelius. Hondoshi is very modest. Yeah, exactly. Lelius, where are you? Dude. Oh my god. The picture right there on the loading screen. Oh my god, yes, that is Joel. That's Joel. I do like Joel. He's very cute. I think this is Brandon? He was a few years ago. And is that Mokoa next to him? Okay, are you guys wearing appropriate outfits? Why is it also nighttime? I feel like I want it to not be dark. But also, like, can I just advance time and not save? No, it can be dark. It'll be fine. Okay, Laelius, come up here. Okay. Have I had them test these stairs yet? I think so. He's wearing tiny little shorts. He's so buff. Okay, come up here. Oh, he got a book. That's kind of nice. Don't put it anywhere. You're able to come up here. Can you come up here? Perhaps? Like, what if you could, like, come up here? What? You can't get through this door because of this thing? Really? Are you kidding me? Let's raise it a little bit. That's probably too much. Is this acceptable for you now, Laelius, or no? No. Okay. Thank you, Laelius. I appreciate you. Watch it not even be that, and he's just blaming the plant. Okay, it's good. Can you... Wait, did this say climb down? No, climb up. Climb up, Laelius. Climb up. It's working. Oh, so he can. Can you move anywhere? Can you, like, come here? Oh, he can actually go around that way. Can you go over here? Like, if... Is the chair in the way? The chair is in the way, but, like, it's fine as long as I keep that free. And then I can sort of, like, put something there instead, probably. I could just, like, leave it open, too. Okay, so it does work. It does work. Look, see? Can you come out here, Laelius? He can, I think. Yeah, there you go. Look at him. He can. I like him. He's very cool. Add start in 5 minutes, by the way. Is there anything else I want to play test while I'm here? Come over here and sleep. He's wearing tiny, tiny little shorts. I just wanted to, like, zoom out just in case. I'm scared. Okay, good. Can you cook something, Barrick? Cook like a grilled cheese or eggs and toast. Don't burn the place down, please. Get up. I like his little horns. Oh, his beard grew. I also don't really want to advance any time, so I shouldn't save. He has a growable beard. I don't want to do the growable beard, even though he kind of looks good with that beard. I like his little horns are so cute. He's scared? Why are you scared? He's scared of the dark. Really? You're scared of the dark? That's funny. Oh, and this is working. So the kitchen is working. He's so buff. He's so buff. Why does that feel kind of correct for a himbo? For um to be scared of the dark? Because I agree. His good luck helped him. How wonderful. I think we're gonna just go to the menu without saving, probably, because I don't want to advance time. Yes, lol. Yeah. Yeah, because I don't want to advance time just because I don't want the people to do things, and I don't think I have aging on, but it still bothers me. There's something about that that just like I don't want the time to move forward. Um okay. Yeah, let's go to the main menu maybe and come back. And I will remove that thing. Is that Leighton? Is that his name? What was his name? You'd also lose the outfits you deleted. Yeah, true. True, true. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, ads start in a minute. Okay, fine. Um, Ads are gonna play. Um, I'll see you after the ads. I appreciate you sitting through the ads. If you're sitting through the ads, if you get lucky, congrats. Congrats. You win. Let's put some curtains down. These ones are pretty, actually. I know I used them before, obviously, so obviously I like them and think they're pretty. These ones are also good too, but they're not as good for like round rooms, I think. Just those are kind of pretty. I like that color in here. There's also maroon, like the ones I used already, actually. Maybe I do the same ones again. The pink ones. Actually, these ones are kind of good. This goes with the like the deep color vibes that are coming through in this room. I can't see because why would I be able to see? Is that good? I think so. Oh my god, camera. This camera is crazy today. This build, it does not like this build. I think this looks pretty good. I think I want to do some more clutter up here. Maybe like some of those trinket boxes and stuff. Do a couple of, let's do like one of these trinket boxes maybe, or that should look good here maybe. Let's put it up here. Oh, I need to turn on VB.enable free build. Oh, the intricate one is actually better for in here, I think. I kind of want to do, I want to do like so many books. Can these, does this, it will go up here. Okay, cool. We'll do a couple stacks of books up here. Yeah. Oh my god, game. Just change the color a little bit. I feel like I can also, I can stack stuff on top of this, so I could put a couple of those. Might be able to do, where are those the pile of 2 books? Welcome back from ads. If you guys suck in ads, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, that makes it look different. And maybe a couple more of these. Oh god, it's just not gonna work, is it? I like that. I'm gonna keep that. Can I please get a hold of these little books that are right there, or is that unreasonable? Go here. How's that? Not good, okay. Scooch these over here. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's put a plant too, a hanging plant. I can't help it. You have to put a hanging plant. Let's pick one of these. A different one this time. Put that like right here. That looks cute. It looks pretty cluttered. At least in this little corner here. Looks really cute. I'm gonna leave that there actually. It looks cute. Let's do the matching poof for, this isn't the matching one, but that one just caught my eye. The matching poof for this chair, if I could find it. I think it's the matching poof for this chair. Poof, and by I mean stool. I guess it doesn't match, does it? Well, maybe it does. Maybe it does. I thought that it did, and then I second guessed myself. I'll put that there, and we'll see if they can get around that. I'll have to play test again, but I think that sort of fills out that area a little bit more. Yeah. I think that looks cute. It's a cute little room. Definitely have some more work to do, some more stuff to sort of find for it. But I think it's looking really good. Yeah. I have been going for a pretty long while though. And I do have to go eat. So I'm thinking that we might go on a raid. How does that feel? But yeah, I appreciate you guys being here today. Those who stuck around, I appreciate you sticking around through my call. I think it was a lot of fun. I had some fun conversations today. I really like this build. It's so pretty, at least in my opinion. I'm having a lot of fun making a really eclectic sort of fun and brightly colored build. Bunch of crystals and fabric and everything. Yeah, it's coming together really, really well, I think. My time got changed, I think. I didn't save, did I? We'll figure it out. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna go on a raid. I really like the way this is coming together. We are going to go and we are going to go raid. Slash raid. I think is vibes. Oh, vibes is okay. Yeah, we're gonna go raid vibes. We're gonna go raid vibes. We're gonna raid vibes. I feel like going and watching vibes. I always raid vibes. They were just playing The Sims. They're playing Overwatch today. They were playing The Sims the other day, which is very fun. Yeah, so we're gonna go raid vibes. Yes, okay, that seemed to work. Yeah, so go. My raid message is Jake says hi. Tell vibes I said hi. Tell vibes that Jake says hi. Yeah, they're playing Overwatch, which is kind of fun. I haven't seen that in a long time. So yeah, I think that could be kind of fun. Yeah, again, I appreciate you guys always and forever being here, who are here and lurking, chatting, doing all the things. And I had a great time today. And today is Thursday. Next time I'll be live might be on Saturday, probably. But most likely it'll be whenever I feel like it. And I will go live at 1, 2, or 3 p.m. Eastern. That's the time when I go live, is between 1 and 3 on the hour. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever time zone it is, and I will see you guys later.